Hey there, it's Greg King, and welcome to Make Money on YouTube Without Making Videos, the 4 greatest fears of making videos. So in this video, I'm going to do something slightly different on the 4 greatest fears of making videos. I was going to share with you the 4 fears and then give you some examples of what you can do. Then I was going to have access to Paul Murphy's workshop, his training seminar, which I got this tidbit out of, which is full of tidbits. I mean, it's a potpourri of tidbits. It's actually incredible information if you're ever going to do videos. So I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm actually going to go right into the training seminar and let you get it right from the horse's mouth of the 4 myths about putting or making videos on YouTube. Then I'm going to give you a couple of my examples, his examples in the video. Then I'm going to share a couple of my examples. Then in a moment, I'm going to actually put the link so you can have access to Paul Murphy's 5-step process. I'm going to put that link on screen and also in the comment box.
Some of you have thought about doing YouTube. Some of you have not even thought about it yet. And some of you have dismissed it altogether, because you're probably falling into some of these common myths. So we'll get these out of the way fairly quickly, because if you have avoided YouTube, it's because of some of these common myths, right? So number 1 is you need to show yourself. Okay, that's a myth. Okay, it's called YouTube, right? So YouTube, of course, I need to show myself. Well, for commerce, 99 out of 100 niches, you don't need to show yourself. Obviously, I'm showing you myself today because I'm using the one where I'm the brand and you can see it's me, so I can kind of prove it to you. But I've got 6 channels, 5 of which you wouldn't even know I exist. Okay, you think of all of the big niches out there: health, loans, you know, all of these other niches, pets. Like, showing yourself is going to be irrelevant for those. If you want to go and sell products for those, putting yourself online is irrelevant. So first of all, right, I've got this screenshot. Now, this could be Mike, this could be me, this could be somebody in your family, and you would never know. You can actually see here, they've got a generic name. They've got a pretty, like, this is pretty diabolical, really. This is not a very good image. But what they've actually done here is they've solved a problem. And what you'll notice is that this video, it's been up since 2014, right? This video has had 4,000 up likes. It's had 10% down likes, which means only 1 out of every 10 people does not enjoy the content. Now, what's interesting about this is, like, anybody here could create this, guys. You can get these slides from somewhere called Pixabay for free, high quality images. You can upload these slides for free using Google Slides, and then you can add music for free on YouTube. YouTube has a music library. And this video actually generates income from ads. Okay, so you've seen these little yellow lines that appear, and you've seen the skip now button. Well, there'll be an ad before this appearing, and for this to actually generate an income, they need 30,000 views for around $100, and that's not what we do. Okay, I'm going to explain why that's a red ocean, and we don't go anywhere near that, right? So, but what's really interesting here is it's had 252 comments, and all this does is say, number 1, apply ice. Number 2, apply honey. Number 3. That's all it is with some music. It's actually really annoying at the start, yet 9 out of 10 people love it. But what they're actually doing is solving a problem. Somebody puts in simple and natural ways to avoid pimples, right? And that's exactly what they're giving them. And where they've missed a trick here, and this is exactly what we do, is you see this bit where it says show more. This little area here is called above the fold. So that comes from an old printing press term where you would have the newspaper and you'd fold it, right? So this is now used in digital marketing, and it's called above the fold. So this video, considering like any of us could have done this in half an hour, right? This video is actually, I think I worked it out to be about $2,500 that they've made just from this one video with ads. But if they'd have put a link here and bridged it naturally from what we've got here to a natural face cream, they would have made 100 times more, because we've got the stats to show the amount of money we make. And again, none of you need to put yourself online for this. So that's the biggest common myth. Like, you think you've got to put yourself online, just choose a niche where you don't and go and put products up. So yeah, we create channels in various niches where no one knows who we are. And if you guys, honestly, like I said to you, you don't need any tech skills, right? If putting up slides and music is really difficult, just go over to Fiverr. I mean, for this video, they've made $2,500, and they could have got this done on Fiverr. In fact, you can get something better done on Fiverr for $5, right? But also, if you don't want to spend a single penny, you can use tools like iMovie, which is like a video editor on a Mac, Windows Movie Maker. You can now go on Zoom and just record your own screen. You don't need to go on a call with somebody. You can just record your screen, and you can pop it up on YouTube, right? And add royalty through music. You can get your images from Pixabay. The Audio Jungle's another good one. And that's just, and all we do with that is rinse and repeat. We literally just go over the same thing every time. So guys, honestly, now hopefully you're starting to think to yourself, okay, I don't need to put myself on YouTube, but I should be using it. If I've done my job correctly, then you'll be thinking that there. But myth number 2 is it takes months to get ranked, right? So this one makes me laugh, because when you actually think about it, most of the gurus that I spoke to didn't want to go near Google because of this reason. They didn't want to go near Google because they're doing other advertising platforms. And in fact, when you actually set this up and you claim authority with Google and YouTube, you rank in seconds. And hardly anybody knows how to utilize this. So this was 29 minutes. So I'll give you a few, I'll give you a bit of proof here just so you can see. 10 hours ago, can't see that one. 1 day ago, 8 hours ago, 1 day ago, 26 minutes ago, 6 hours ago. I'll go very quickly through this. You get the idea. 6 hours, 1 minute. And these are some of my students, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. You sort of get the idea, right? So I'll go fairly quickly. But basically, once we claim authority, so the best way to describe that is if Harry and Meghan or somebody in the royal family goes and does something, that opens a shop or turns up somewhere, you see it straight at the top of Google, right? And it's because those news sites have that authority. When they post something, the news site says, oh, okay, this is supposed to be number 1. And it goes to number 1. And that's basically all we do. We just tap into that part of the algorithm. So number 3 is that you need subscribers, likes and comments. Now, again, this one makes me laugh. Virtually every YouTuber is asking for a subscribe at the start, subscribe at the end, asking you to like the video. And in some of my videos, I do the same. But the actual reality is that for you to get rankings on the front page of Google and YouTube for these highly competitive buy-in terms, it's irrelevant. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got a screenshot of this actual video. And you can see here that there's 7 likes and 3 down likes. In fact, this video is pretty poor quality. All I've done is I've got the landing page here, and I talk over it, and I tell people that they don't have this offer anymore, but I tell people you could get a 60-day free trial, and I'm going to drop the link. That is it. And yet, what's really important to note here is that this video has been ranking for over 2.5 years. This one's over 1.5 years. This one's over 2.5 years. In fact, I think this was the first video I ever created for this. So this is number 1. Now, other YouTubers will look at this and they'll see 1,000 views, okay? And the reason why this has had 1,000 views and not 30,000 or 1 million views, right, is because this is all from buyers. All of this traffic is coming from somebody looking for EverWebinar trial. This is what we call a red hot buying term. Somebody puts that into Google, they're looking to get it, right? So we place it straight at the top. People watch this video, which again isn't massive quality, and then we give them the link. And I track all these links, and this is getting me dozens of sales every single week for free. Pretty cool, huh? So you definitely, subscribers, likes and comments, when you get those, they make your channel go viral. And what that means is that on the right hand side, those channels are going to be suggested. When that happens with our videos, we don't actually make that much more money because people aren't really looking to buy it. And actually, because Google's algorithm is pretty smart, it doesn't really make these sort of videos go viral. It doesn't serve us, it doesn't serve them. Like, you might be interested in EverWebinar trial when you're looking at something else. Probably not. These are only for buyers. So number 4 is you can only make money from YouTube with AdSense. So again, this is another one that a lot of people think, because this is like a big red ocean. Like, if you wanted to make money from YouTube with AdSense, I'm not saying you can't do it. You can definitely give it a go. but it is competitive now. Like most of those things, you've got to create consistent content every single day. You've got to put these videos up, you know, and you've got to create really high quality videos. You've got to be really creative, and you've got to really stand out. You've got to come up with something pretty unique, right? But what's interesting here is that this is a screenshot. My channel's got just over 2,000 subscribers, so it's pretty small in terms of the viral type channels, right? But I took this screenshot when I had 958 subscribers. And the reason I did this is because according to YouTube, I wasn't making any money, because you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to even advertise on your channel. Google wants to see that you're serious.
So when I first saw this video, I was full of pessimism and doubt. And that's pretty normal. I mean, you know, I didn't want to spend all my money and on something that may or may not work that everyone promises on. But I can show you from my examples, just following his lead and just following his step-by-step process. You can see here, I only have 27 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So we don't need a lot of subscribers. Next thing is, you can see how I actually rank #1 on YouTube, Google, and the video carousel in under 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes here with no views. So once again, the myths of needing a lot of views and a lot of subscribers is not true using this system. You know, organically posted, once again, first, second, and third in 3 minutes. Here I'm done in 10 minutes. In fact, if I don't rank in an hour, I'm getting a little antsy. And you can see here, the video carousel, I'm #1. I took all 3 in the video carousel, and this goes on and on and on. Now, the reality of why I want to show you this is because how consistent it is and how it just works. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am going to put a link in the screen and also in the comment area of how you can actually access Paul Murphy's free 90-minute training seminar, which is just full of tips and tricks. Like you saw a part of it right now of how you can actually not put yourself in front of the camera when you're making videos. And that's just one of them. He's got a ton of tricks that you can actually use for your actual online business. Now I'm going to take it one step further, and I'm going to show you what happens when you actually click the link in the screen. You're going to come to this page, and it's going to be a conversation with Mike and Paul Murphy. And once again, he goes over a ton of stuff, from Google ads to be able to placing ads to eliminating the fear of YouTube videos. And it's just a great training. I learned so much from this. Then what you do is you hit the registration button, and it'll say checking availability. You put your date here, the time zone, your first name, your email, and you register, and that's it. And you just buckle up and just enjoy the information he can share with you. Thank you for watching today's video, and I do hope you found it informative and of value. And I would strongly invite you to watch Paul's free seminar today or tomorrow, or when you have time, and take a look and see if you could actually get some tips and tricks of making your business, some new juice into your business. Or if you're just starting your online business out, whether or not you can take these ideas and information that you probably won't hear on the internet anywhere else, and actually formulate them into your business and make it successful. Now, in the meantime, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, so you don't miss another one of my videos, which will be the 5 best ways to never show your face on YouTube. And please leave a comment. If this sounds familiar about never wanting to put yourself in front of the camera, or putting yourself in front of the camera stops you from having an online business, please let me know, because it stopped me for about 3 months to actually get over putting my face in front of the camera. And once again, you don't have to. So until next time, have a great day, and we'll see you soon.